Hey, welcome back. So, as part of the previous session, we have seen a brief overview on using a label attribute. So, today, let us see using this text attribute. So, how exactly I can use this particular text as an attribute? So, here I just changed my approach right now. So, what I'm doing right now here is on this particular chunk. So, I just changed it to my UI kit catalog application. Okay, so we have already seen how exactly we can change this particular stuff, right? So here, whichever the earlier program is there, let me comment it out that whole program. And here, I'm creating a new test here. Okay, so my requirement is I just need to have a new test here. Okay, so that new test. Okay, so here, let me close it. That's it. This is the syntax. And here, validate elements using what is the attribute that you are using? The method by.text, using by.text. That's it. So here it's also launching the app. You no need to write down the logic that should launch that particular app. So the next and a most important thing that you need to consider here is let us pull the accessibility inspector and let us pull this simulator. And whenever I try to identify any elements, right, I'm not getting this particular chunk properly. Okay, I'm not getting this particular stuff properly. And see here, it's coming as a full box and it has a alerts view and alerts a controller view controller. These are two different text and there is a comma separated chunk. So that's the text that it is displaying for me, right? Alerts view is the text that it is displaying for me. So what I'm doing is copy these alerts view, come back to your program and here await element by dot. I'm using a text and I'm directly giving that particular text and I'm using a tab operation. See guys, we are using a GitHub Copilot. Ideally, the Copilot will does a lot of suggestions. Here, my Copilot is prompting me, buddy, you can use a validation of that OK and a cancel. So I was just pressing a tab operation automatically in the next line, my code got generated. So which means I am asking it to perform a click operation on it. And after you navigate it, just verify whether OK oblique cancel text is visible or not. That's what the point my copilot has suggested. Now, let me try to run this particular program and check it out whether the detox is performing the click operation and my detox is performing that validation operation or not. Perfectly executed the test script without having any issues. Okay, good enough. Done the deal. So this is the way how exactly we can create a program. Okay, so how exactly we can create a program with which you can perform this text operation. Okay, you can use this particular text operation. Perfectly all right. So let's go back here. ID, let us see some element basically. So here there is a type. Okay, so ID, I was just looking for that application scenario. Soon I will be explaining you that. Let's go to this particular type. Whenever you go for a type, basically it's stating that iOS class name. So you need to define me a class name. On that element, I want to perform that operation. Whichever the class name that you are specifying, I will be performing that operation on that. So if you look at it here, in the accessibility inspector, okay, if you look at it at the, let me launch this app. Okay, so UIKit catalog app, and let us see whether it is displaying any class name here or not. See, we are not getting any class names here. See, we are not getting any class name here. I was unable to understand this class name from this accessibility inspector. Now, what I'm doing here is for the same app, for the same UIKit catalog app, I just opened it in an Xcode. In order to save my time, I just launched it. Okay, and I did a PO app, and in that PO app also, whenever I was looking at, so basically it's having a static text and an alerts view, but it's not having a class name. So here is the key thing. I do have an element which is an alerts view with me. So this is an alerts view element with me. I wanna get the attribute of that element. How are we gonna get that attribute of an element? That we will be looking at the next session. So, but now you can use a by.text with which you can identify an element and you can perform whether a tap operation or we can check the visibility of that element. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next lecture. Thank you.